My name is Canary Mugume. I'm an investigative journalist with NBS Television. I'm also a radio show host on Next Radio on a show called The Big Talk. I'm also a producer of current affairs program on Next Media or at Next Media. I'm also a podcaster. I run a number of podcasts. I think most of the times what I do is sit down and watch my work or look at the work I've done in a couple of months and try to compare. Did I hit my key performance indicators? And if I did, how can I improve? So my point of reflection is at that point where I think that I need to do better. Realize those points and make sure that I set time frames for my own work so that next time I watch my work again, it has to be a little bit improved. And if there's anything persisting, then I need to find out the reasons on why it's persisting. I think my dreams are designed by my career goals. What is exactly my career goal? What exactly do I want to achieve at the end of the day? I'm doing journalism, I'm into current affairs, I'm into so many things that have to do with like production and media. So what exactly is my career goal? And the moment I realized that this is my career goal, I started shaping my dreams in that direction. One, through time frames. There are 5-year goals, there are 10-year goals, there are 15-year goals, and sometimes it's tricky because some of these goals actually change as time goes on. But even when they change, I do not veer away from my career goal. And everything I do, even if it's just applying for a fellowship or doing anything else that could be related to my profession, it has to be in the line of my career goal. I think a growth mindset is all about knowledge, experience, and exposure. Knowledge, experience, and exposure. How do you acquire knowledge? Expand your circles. Read. There's nothing that will beat reading. Every time you read something new, it will always stick in your mind, or at least a big percentage of it will always stick in your mind. It is important to keep yourself informed, regardless of whether you're interested in certain topics or not. But to keep yourself informed 360 is a very important factor. But also maybe focus your energies when you're reading on things that you are interested in or things that are in line with your career goal. Experience, you need to get involved in so many things that are within your career goal for you to be able to achieve what you want to achieve. Do as much work as you can and be as don't be so specialized. Well, specialization is good, but outside your career goal, you could also do things that actually support what your dreams look like. And then exposure, as I said earlier, expand your circles as much as you can, because your network will eventually equal your net worth. What sort of people are around you? What sort of people do you associate with? What sort of people do you talk to? What do you learn from them? Or what do you even teach them? One of the lessons I've learned is that our society is rotten, and you can never know the extent until you actually try to, for example, fit into my shoes or trying to do the things that I do, trying to discover more, like in my investigations that run on TV. You discover that actually Uganda is rotten. There's so much that is going wrong. But then, for me, I don't then just stop at that. I discovered that, well, so the society is rotten, but what can I do about it? Because I live in the same society, I don't think I want to also be rotten. When you put a rotten tomato next to a fresh one, the fresh one will eventually get rotten. But when you separate them, perhaps you can even cut off the rotten part and throw it away. So I discovered that that is actually my role in society, and eventually if the society is rotten, I need to do something to make sure that I cut off the rotten part. And that's what I wake up to do every day in my journalism profession. That's one of the life-changing lessons I've learned, because every day you wake up actually to focus on exactly that. And as long as you are motivated and self-driven, there's nothing that is impossible. People who go against you, I think they teach me a lesson that there's something about me that perhaps they're looking at, because probably if I was not doing anything good, they would not be going against me. I think it's a good thing. People should appreciate people's comments, criticisms, but only take on those that feel like they are positive criticisms. People will always be there. People will always say things. People always do things against you. People always do things to bring you down. But I think the best thing you can do for not just your mental health, but also in line with your dreams, is to focus on the bigger picture. And as soon as you figure out what your bigger picture is, because everyone has their own bigger picture. I have my own bigger picture. You have your own bigger picture. What exactly is your bigger picture? Don't lose focus on that. Don't lose focus on the bigger picture. As soon as you discover it, then set your eyes on it. These other things can always come in later. You can always find a way to deal with them. But for now, focus on the bigger picture. And that's how I deal. Dream chasers, wow. There's so many things that you find your way as you chase your dreams, but there's one thing that should remain constant: integrity. Regardless of whatever happens, you'll have so many temptations, you'll encounter so many challenges that will make you feel like you should allow to be compromised. Life is so full of so many compromises, but I think the best thing to do is to keep your integrity regardless of whatever happens, because integrity is not a one-day investment. It's not something that you cultivate in one day or 1 week or just 1 year. So this year I've cultivated enough integrity, I cannot go on. It's a lifetime experience and investment, and this will always speak for you even when you're not there. So this person has integrity, and that can take you far along.